You probably know the feeling when you lay down in your bed and think about what you did in your day, but nothing comes up. Yes, you may complete some routine tasks like taking out the trash or cleaning the car, but nothing that would help you be better you. With that thought, you ask yourself, how do I spend my free time? Because by the end of the day, you feel like you've done nothing. But on the other hand, you had a feeling that your schedule was full and that there was no time for yourself. I often ask myself this question, and my answer is like any other. I don't have much free time to begin with. But is that really the case? Why don't we calculate how much free time should a normal person actually have? We start with 24 hours and we can immediately take away 8 hours for sleeping, and we approximately work around 8 hours, so we can take 16 hours off and we are left with only 8 hours. Of course, we need to get to the job, so let's take another hour away for transportation, and we need to eat, so preparation and overall eating we can easily take away another 2 hours. Now we are left with only 5 hours. But every day we talk with our friends, with our family members about our day and so on, so we can easily take away another hour. From 24 hours we are now down to only 4 hours, which is not that much, but still not that there is no time. So these 4 hours, a time which I could finish my ideas or start a new hobby, where do they go? Now please pause this video, go to your settings and check your screen time. I think you will see where the 4 hours have gone, since the average screen time is 3 hours and 15 minutes a day. If we calculate this, we spend 97.5 hours a month and 1,170 hours or 49 days per year on our phones, and most of the time we watch some nonsense. If you're like me, 19 years old, and go down this path, you will spend a total of 8.2 years glued to your phone when you reach 80 years of age. And this does not include the time we spend on our computers. But why do we end up like this? In our daily lives, we cannot live without distractions, and our phones are the right solution for that. Let's take this for example. Every time we are out in the public and there is a chance that somebody will come and talk to us, we instantly grab our phone and pretend we are doing something important. The same goes when we finish working. We relax for a second or two, but then instantly grab our phone, and just like that, hour pass by and we are still stuck in the same situation. But besides that, we also love doing one thing that is preventing us from growing. We have a lot of desire to try some new things, but we barely do any of them due to a persistent thought that we lack time. However, upon reflection, how often have we generally not had time for something? That's why our response when somebody asks us if we got something done, or if we start that project that we were talking about, our usual response is, I don't have time for that, I'll do it tomorrow, or no, I'm too tired. But deep down, we all know that they are just that, excuses. And they are ruining our chances of success. But besides that, we also have a constant fear of failure or fear of starting something new. That's why we like to stay in more comfortable and predictable environment. But that does not mean that we are happy. These were just two biggest factors that are limiting us from improving. But there are many more. Studies have shown that the most common problems are too low motivation, too little time type of excuses, overbooking, multitasking, and never thinking about tomorrow, aka planning. Which I can comfortably confirm that is true for most of us, well, at least for me it is. And when I find myself in a situation where I sit behind my computer and start endlessly scrolling on my phone, and I know there is a video that needs to be done, I put my phone out of my reach, grab a piece of paper, and I create a specific plan for the day. With that, I already removed the last problem, which is never thinking about tomorrow, aka planning. Because if I don't have a plan, I'm just lost in my thoughts and don't know where to start. But when I'm planning, I get really careful to not overload the plan. With that, I get rid of overbooking problem and low motivation problem. You might ask, what does motivation have to do with it? If we overbook our schedule, we physically cannot finish all the tasks we want. And with that, our motivation declines. And the next day, we will not have enough motivation to start working on our tasks. And we will be back in the same place. Boredom with little to no time in a day. When my plan is finished, I start working, and I get really careful to not jump between the tasks and get everything halfway done. Because if this happens, my motivation gets low, since nothing I have done in a day is properly finished, and I am back to wasting my time. Now, the solution for too little time type of excuses is a little bit different, since the right and powerful mind control is needed. We need to be able to say no to some things to be happy and successful at the end. If you're interested in this topic, you can check one of my videos where I'm talking specifically about mind control and how it can benefit us and how it is more powerful than mindset. I will leave the link in the description. As you can see, there is a solution to every problem you have. All it takes is a powerful mindset, mind control, and courage to make a change in your life. You can easily find some time in the day to start pursuing your passion and the life you always dreamed of. In the end, it is not about the time you have, it's about what you do with it. See you next time.